This sorry, this differential is made by a company called Otvinta. You see, they do, well, dozens of things. 3D models for 3D printing, calculators, tutorials, you name it, they've done it. I don't think they're updating this site at the moment, but I decided I'd just pull this off the website. You can, as you can see, download the zip file. It's a blend file. Now it won't go into 2.80. It does go into 2.79b and presumably earlier versions as well. This calculator, you, as you see, just fill in the blanks basically, and it'll give you an X and Y equation. I shouldn't imagine it gives a Z one. I don't think you'd need one for a gear. Some of them do give the X, which is the scaling factor. I think they're calling it S there. But you fill this in, calculate, and just juggle stuff about until you get a set of gears that'll work together. Works very, very well. As I say, the gears, it will calculate the tooth form in 2.79, but not in 2.8. I'll just have to wait and see if, you know, sort of Blender developers get the job sorted out. Lots of these calculators, very useful things in their own right, in point of fact, because the formula, which is basically, I think, just a cos formula. There's the differential as a 3D print, with obviously an additional electric motor on it. Trouble with these 3D prints, they're always in awful colours. Says he who colours everything in awful bright colours. Very impressed with this. It's a pity that the site doesn't seem to have been updated since, well, early January of last year. It's a pity, really. This is what you get when you unzip the file. I took the wheels off because basically they've just imported a set of wheels and they've used left and right. Well, they've used assuming this is the rear diff, they've used a right-hand wheel on the left-hand side, which looked a bit strange. Well, it looked very strange. They're very, very big. You see the size of the Blender grid down there. It's absolutely massive scale. Why they've made it that big, I don't know. It's a pain because it means when you're trying to film it or render it, it continually cuts off. I think I had to bang the lens clip out to about 1,000 meters or something stupid to stop it cutting a bit of the animation off. As you see, it does animate, and then the problem being, if you can scale, well, select it all and scale it, that's not really a problem. I'm not going to do it like that. I'll select the lot. So it's in 2.79, it's is it Shift B? Anyway, you get this big box. That should select everything. I'll just check. Yes. Yeah, it's got it. Yeah, it's got it all. A bit croaky. I've just had my lunch and it's repeating on me a bit. Not very polite. And scale it down okay, that's not a problem. I've set the origin to the geometry of everything there, but now if I try and rotate it on the, well, in this case the Z-axis, just to get different views, the thing doesn't work. The empties have rotated with it. There's no problem I can see, but I'll work on this. Can you see? The gear's turning all right, so the motor's working, but it's not driving the rest. That's all for today.